that on the second date, the woman come with no makeup on. How do we feel about that?
Why do we feel as if men can't ask us that? You're gonna wanna know everything before you buy, before you invest, before you even truly consider it as a viable option. But ladies, if we can be honest, we're going to the date with our own level of expectations. So why can't the men? You pull up to the airport and you see somebody you don't know. Because when he hits that corner with his luggage, he's shaped like this. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kaelyn Ryan, and I'm back again with another video. If you like what you see and enjoy my content, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment below and let me know your thoughts on today's topic. Welcome back to my returning subscribers, and hello to my new viewers. I am a broadcast journalist with a passion and love for speaking, and especially speaking on topics regarding Jesus Christ, because I just am obsessed with Jesus. It's just what it is. I love Jesus. I love Jesus. Although Jesus doesn't necessarily have to do with today's topic, I just thought that I'd let you know, just in case you didn't know, that I truly love Jesus. So without further ado, let's get into this topic. I came across this video and wanted to know you guys' thoughts. These ladies came together and discussed whether it's wrong for a gentleman to ask a lady to not wear makeup on a date. In this case, the second date. Now, before this, let me put a few disclaimers. I'm not sure why specifically on the second date is he requiring or requesting this no makeup rule. Maybe he's like, you know what, come as you are on the first one, woo do woo. But he really finds that he likes the girl. And when he finds that he likes the girl, he's like, okay, before I get too deep into this, can I please see how you look in your natural state? Can I please see what I would be procreating with? Can I please see what the mother of my children truly would look like if we did continue? Before I show you guys the ladies' discussion, I want to say that I don't see anything wrong with it. It is a bit random for a guy to request it, and I can see me being taken aback, like, oh, okay, sure. Because it's not a normal ask, but the intention and the desire behind the question, we can't fault him for. A lot of women are walking around looking one way when made up and looking a whole other way when they don't have any additives or help. Okay. Here is me with no makeup. Okay, just for the basis of this topic, I don't feel I look too different. So yeah, I just feel as if men should not be duped into relationships or situations with women.
This man requested that on the second date, the woman come with no makeup on. How do y'all feel about that? How do we feel about that? Yeah, let's talk about it. How dare you request how I show up to the date?
Sorry, I had to pause it because I'm just reminding myself that she said, how dare you tell me how to pull up to the date? But ladies, if we can be honest, we're going to the date with our own level of expectations. So why can't the men? Primarily, the men are expected to pay for the dates. The men are expected to pursue us, which they should. The men are expected to plan the date in some way, shape, or form, whether it not be the first one, but the second one, and the majority going forward, to show us that they actually want us as well. You know what I mean? We expect a man to be a gentleman. We expect him to open our door, pull out our chair, stand up when we walk into a room, to address us, to give us eye contact, to be kind. We expect all that. We expect for him to be gainfully employed, to have an emotional intelligence that's like no other. We expect for him to love God, love his family. But when he asks us to show how we really look, that's a problem. Again, I get it. It's a random ask, but also we come with our own level of expectations as well. So
how dare you request how I show up to the date? First of all, like I haven't thought about it. I was just like listening to the segment,
right?
But I do believe that there is some validity in understanding who a woman is and what she does look like,
right?
Before you are too far along,
right?
Right?
I agree. I think requesting it is kind of outrageous.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to tell me what I can and can't wear, what I put on my body at all. That's just not happening.
Right.
But I feel like, I mean, eventually I'm going to want to be comfortable around you. So I'm going to, not wear makeup. I'm going to be in my sweatpants and my, baggy t-shirt just because that's how I am on a regular basis, But for you to request that, I don't think that's appropriate.
That's like a guy you meet on a dating app and all his pictures are with hats on. Every picture is with a hat. He looked fly, he looked good, but every photo is with a hat. And on your first date, he wears a hat. And it doesn't mean that he didn't look good or anything like that. But you're starting to wonder, why do you always have that hat on? Where is your hairline? What's going on? Are you okay? I mean, that's a real question. I'd be curious after the first third, after the pictures on the dating app, let alone you wearing the hat in person. So I can see myself, hey, had a great time, whoop-de-whoop, chop, 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 chop. After date text messages, okay, boom. But before I allow myself to actually connect, before I allow myself to actually think future, I'm gonna need to see you without that hat. Because I just wanna know what you truly look like. Is it receding? You can't help that, but can I see it? Are you gray? And do you feel like it's premature because you're at a young age and you feel like you shouldn't be gray at this moment in your life? Can I see it? Can I decide whether or not I want to be a part of this? Is it any other variety of reasons that people may feel shame or self-conscious about their hair? But I do feel like I'm owed seeing that, so I have a full understanding of who I'm speaking with. So if we can feel that way about a man's hairline and his hair and this, that, and the third, when he asks us to show our natural selves, who are we? Women can be very hypocritical, y'all. We can, women can, child.
Outrageous. Mm-hmm. You're not going to tell me what I can and can't wear, what I put on my body at all. That's just not happening.
Right.
But I feel like, I mean, eventually I'm going to want to be comfortable around you. So I'm going to, not wear makeup. I'm going to be in my sweatpants and my, baggy t-shirt just because that's how I am on a regular basis, But for you to request that, I don't think that's appropriate.
Why is it not appropriate? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just don't get it. I don't see why it's not appropriate because we want to see certain things from men. We want to know the truth. We want to know. If you were in a long distance relationship with a man and all his photos on the app or the photos that he has sent you or whatever are from the waist up, okay? From the waist up. And every time you guys jump on FaceTime or Skype, the angle is from the waist up. You would like to see a full body, picture, moment, visual at some point. But let's just say he doesn't show you. He didn't show you because it's inappropriate, right? He deems it as inappropriate for you to ask to see him in totality.
I don't think that's appropriate.
Okay, hear me out. But then you fall in love. Then you start liking this guy. And yeah, it's like, I really haven't seen him standing up yet, but I've seen him walk around his kitchen. I know he's not wheelchair bound. I know he's able-bodied. I do know that, but I still haven't really seen him. I ain't seen him. I don't know, but girl, I love him and he's coming in town. He's coming in town and I'm picking him up at the airport and I cannot wait to see Christopher. Fill in the blank. I can't wait to see Christopher. All right, boom. You pull up to that airport and you see somebody you don't know. Because when he hits that corner with his luggage, he's shaped like this. But you didn't ask to see the fullness of him because it would have been inappropriate, according to this lady. I just don't see how it would have been inappropriate. I feel like we all should know what we're buying into. When you buy into a house, you want to know what's going on Who built it? Is there mold? Are there any damages to the framework? Is there water damage? What happened in here? Was a crime committed in this house? You want to know the entirety of the history and the details of that house. When you buy a car, you want the carfax. You want to know, has it been in how many accidents? How many previous owners? How much mileage? Can I get into it? Can I smell it? Can I look at the interior? Can I look at the exterior? Is that paint chipping? Are the ridges in the tire like completely like smoothed out? Do I need new tires? You're gonna want to know everything before you buy, before you invest, before you even truly consider it as a viable option. So why do we feel as if men can't ask us that? In today's age, a lot of women are heavily made up. We have on hair that may not be ours. A lot of us have laid on a table and our body isn't originally ours. We wear makeup, and some of us to the point where it truly transforms to where you aren't recognizable without it. For some, the teeth may not be theirs. For some, that's not their skin complexion. They've been bleaching for however many years. For women, we can wear certain clothes that shape our body in a certain way. There's so many ways that we can quote unquote disguise, cover up, or fool a man with our appearance, but when they just want to know, hey, what do you look like? I already think you're beautiful. I would just love to see how you look in your natural state. It's inappropriate? I don't know. I don't think I'll ever get that. If you feel insecure without your makeup, that's one thing, and that's something you can express to him. You guys can have that conversation. But to just feel as if he's out of line for asking, you know, I'd be taken back, yeah, because it's not a normal ask, but I wouldn't be confused. You feel me? And something I do when I'm getting to know somebody for the first time, if I know for sure it's a planned date or a planned FaceTime call, like I know ahead of time, I am the most natural I can be. You feel me? Whether my hair is slicked back in a bun or whether my hair is simple like this and not like extra in any other way, because I like to change my hair a lot. No makeup, lip gloss, mascara, simple. You feel me? Just so that when we're talking, you know what you're getting into. You see me, I see you. Okay? I think it's fair. And then from then, after a few FaceTimes, after the first date of seeing me and really just taking it all in with lip gloss and mascara, just taking it all in. Then on our third date, second date, the third or fourth date, then I'll sit there and put together a look. Then I'll feel more comfortable to like put on a little makeup, we'll do it, because I know you've already fell for me. You fell for me natural. You fell for me with my natural look. I know you're about to propose tonight when I put together a full little one too. But that's just how I view it. Those are my thoughts. I'm sorry. But yeah, comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Is a man completely wrong for this? Is it inappropriate? Should he not have the rights to request even though he's being required and anticipated to pay for the meal with the woman that he doesn't know what she really looks like? Yeah. And I don't know the specific scenario. Maybe the guy and the woman in the scenario, it's a girl who wore a heavy amount of makeup where he could just see it on her and he's like, I would just love to see. Maybe if the makeup was more natural, he could be able to see a little more like, okay, yeah, she got a little on, maybe, I think. Because you know, men don't know too much all the time, but I could still tell she's a really pretty girl or I like her look. But you know, we do a lot, ladies. Like, what the heck? Give them a break. If they want to see what they're getting into, they should. Just like you would want to know what you're getting into. All right, y'all. That about wraps up this video. Before I go, I do want to remind you that Jesus loves you. He absolutely adores you. He thinks the world of you, and he would love to have a relationship with you today. I've been your girl, Kaelyn Ryan, and I'll see you next time.